My name is Danielle, and I'm a clinical counselor and trauma therapist. There are a lot of people who have experienced trauma, rejection, abandonment are quite afraid or hesitant to open up to a person, especially a stranger. And so instead of trying to push back against that, it's actually something to honor, because they've actually learned through their experiences that relationships aren't always safe. And so I don't want to dismiss that wisdom that's in them, that's actually been working really hard to protect them. And so that's something that we take seriously and hold really tenderly and honor. And so the process of preparing to get to therapy is usually scarier and harmful than actually being in the therapy room. And so I'd encourage people to keep that in mind, and that when you go to therapy, your job is just to simply show up. That's it. Everything else is my responsibility. The relationship, the treatment plan, how it feels in this room, that's where my skills and expertise come into play. But for clients, they just get to show up exactly as they are. So instead of characterizing events by, what happens outside, like there's a war, there's a car accident, we're actually now characterizing trauma by what is happening inside a person's body and their experience. And so we understand now that trauma occurs when there's an unexpected negative experience that leaves a person feeling overwhelmed, helpless, and confused. Actually, there's not something wrong with you. This is the way that you learn to survive, and that's actually what's right with you. That's good. It means if you have anxiety, that means your nervous system's working. It's just not working for you anymore in the way that it used to. And so now it's getting in the way. So how do we teach your nervous system that it's actually safe for you to show up now? It's actually safe for you to take this next step and to make this next move, and to not sabotage yourself, but actually to keep growing in the way that you want to. Once you learn that this external roadmap for your life doesn't work, you're forced to find an internal roadmap. So you're actually forced to look inwards and question, well, what now? What is going to lead to a fulfilled life? How do I want to take ownership and responsibility now for that life? And realizing, if I can't please everybody else, now I'm forced to figure out how to please myself.